All right, guys. I usually don't go this early. I was gonna tell a story about when I got arrested, and then today actually I was talking with a coworker about a story about the first cigarettes I smoked. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. You want to hear arrested or getting caught by my parents?
Parents.
Cigarettes? Cigarettes was first, so this will be better because there might be other outstanding stuff in the arrested thing. So I think it was my 11th birthday, and I had a good friend of mine. His mom worked at the diner, and he had to go there after work while he waited for his mom to get off the shift, and so he had access to the cigarette machine. So this was back when I was a kid, and they still sold cigarettes in machines at diners before the internet too. And basically, it was coming up to my birthday. I was going to have this big party, and I wanted, we were talking, I wanted to smoke cigarettes because I'm an 11-year-old boy. So, my friends come to me, and they're all sitting around, and they're all looking at me like I should know what I'm talking about. And they're like, hey, what cigarette should we buy? And of course, I want to say Marlboro because that's the only brand I know. Actually, it's not the only brand I know. So I chose the other brand I know because I wanted to sound educated. And I said, let's go with Virginia Slims because they have good tobacco. So my party comes around. We're smoking Virginia Slims out in my backyard. And then, everything's awesome. The next, it's basically, my party was on a Saturday. Monday comes around, I'm at school. I come home from school, and my mom is waiting for me. Or my mom and dad are both waiting for me. And I'm like, oh no, something's wrong. They've heard something. And I'm going to name names. Chrissy Gardner, if you're watching this, you rat. If I ever see you again, just look me up. It'd be nice to have a drink sometime. But so she basically told her mom about us smoking cigarettes at my birthday party, and my parents found out. And so there I was, and my parents were like, so we heard from Chrissy's parents that you were smoking cigarettes at your party. And I'm like, shit, what do I say now, right? And I think I can still get out of this. I'm going to pretend like I know what my parents had already tried to tell me about smoking cigarettes and how bad it was. So I did this whole spiel saying oh, we all smoked it and we all felt sick. So we learned our lesson, and I could see in my mom's eyes that I had her. She was like, oh, my poor boy, he learned his lesson. We don't have to punish him further. My dad, he was always kind of stone-faced, so I didn't really know what was going on there. But I can see that I've got her, and I'm thinking, all right, maybe I can still get my dad to cave in too. So I tried to lay it on thick, and I'm like, oh, we just hated cigarettes so much. We dug a pit in the back and put the cigarettes in. We all stomped on it, really to dramatic effect. And my mom was like, oh my God, that's so sorry, And then I realized something was up because my mother never gets that emotional about stuff. And then once I was done, she's like, so Virginia Slims, huh? And my dad pulls out the pack because I had put it in my closet thinking I was slick. So I was busted for smoking Virginia Slims because they had good tobacco.